Hello everybody, my name's Jordan9. Welcome to a brand new video. This is going to be my first ever reaction video, and I'm going to be reacting to my Premier League predictions, which I did in August, and I'm not looking forward to this. I've been planning this for a while, just reacting to it, but I'm going to be seeing how much I screwed up, but oh well. There's going to be a little counter in the corner showing how many times I've made a mistake, as well as that on the other side, how many I got right. Yeah, I feel like the counter that I've got wrong is going to be a lot more. So let's get into watching the video, and I will be pausing it halfway just to get my reaction about it. Coming up in number 20th, I'm going for Watford. Oh God, here we go. What I'm going to do is give myself half a point for each for right and wrong, because even though they didn't finish bottom, they didn't get relegated. So I'll take that as a win-win. Yeah, a club that just got promoted last season, I'm putting them bottom. Reason why I put Watford bottom, it's just, I don't think the manager's good enough. I didn't think the signings they made is a big improvement, and to be fair, I could see the manager getting sacked within what I'm gonna call it, say 3 months into the job. Damn, I was so close. It was 4 months until he got sacked. But yeah, through the video, I didn't think they make. I was right. Their signings didn't really help them. I thought Danny Rose was an issue, as well as that others. It was that was just not helpful at all. And as well as that, the constant merry-go-round of managers. I just see Watford only just finished from bottom or relegated at the time. Number 19, Crystal Palace. Oh God, yeah, get that one on the wrong one. Oh my God, I could have been so wrong about this. My God. But heck, what can I say? No one expected Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace to do this well, and I give him credit for that, honestly. Just look at the transfers they're trying to make. It's not good. It's like you got some really good championship quality players, but again, they played in the championship. Anderson from Lyon, I think, has been their best signing. But oh God, I'm so glad I don't work for Sky Sports. Yeah, the signings were brilliant, and I didn't even mention Conor Gallagher because Anderson didn't even get much of a start in the Crystal Palace lineup. But Conor Gallagher, one of the best midfielders in the league, just. So many positives to the signings. I could have been more wrong than I even could have counted. 18th and the last team to get relegated, Norwich City. Again, I'm giving myself half a point here because Norwich did get relegated, but yeah, they did. They finished bottom again, and I'm gonna agree with my brother said. This has been their worst season in the Premier League by far, and as a neutral, I can only agree with him here. Takes now. I think Daniel Farke is a really good manager. Like, by the way, how harsh can it be? Norwich City get their first win under Daniel Farke, and then he gets sacked. It's like, this is unrealistic, Daniel Farke. You got us a win. Get sacked. It's just, that's the ultimate piss take, in my honest opinion. Transfers, best transfer window they ever had. Got Milo in, who's been a Villa target for ages. The Sergeant, as well as that, Billy Gilmore would. Oh my God, this is probably the most stupidest thing I've ever said. Yeah, this is by far the worst transfers at the end of it. I even asked my brother, I said, who good signing did Norwich make? And he just said the substitute goalkeeper, Angus Gunn, because all these signings didn't really make much of an effort at all for the Canaries. 17th, Southampton. Oh God, yeah, get another one up there on the wrong column. The relegation battle is going to be absolutely tense this season. It's going to be close, and I bet it'll go to the last day. But oh, you know what? I wasn't wrong about that. I was just wrong about which teams are going to be in the last day relegation battle. Losing Danny Ings to Aston Villa is a huge blow. I wasn't really wrong about that, to be fair, because Adam Armstrong and Bergeron didn't come up with the numbers of Danny Ings for Southampton, so I wasn't really wrong about that. I'll take that as a win so far, but I'm not adding up there in the win column. But I think Ralph Hasenhutt's got a lot of experience in the Premier League to keep them up, unless they lose 9-0 again, which I'm predicting it will happen again. It happens every season. Yeah, well, I was wrong about that, but I'll give them credit. They only lost 4-0 to Liverpool, so heck. That's half an improvement right there. Number 16, Brentford. Great, another one for the wrong column, but heck, I'll take it. Brentford really surprised me this season. I think it did with everyone else. Brilliant up forwards. I think Ivan Toney will be a real surprising player this season. He'll be absolutely scoring lots of goals for Brentford. Well, I wasn't wrong about that. He got him 12 Premier League goals for Brentford. I just feel like his attitude just stinks, and I feel like he's going to leave next season. He just doesn't want to be at Brentford. 15th, Burnley. Oh my god, yeah, get another one up there in the wrong column right here. Who would have predicted the season Burnley had? Oh my god. Ugh. I knew it was going to happen eventually, but how it happened was absolutely dreadful for him. Sean Dykes does what Sean Dykes does.
Title fight? Get in there! Get in there!
And let's just keep the team up. That's what he does every season. And, I felt bad that he got sacked, because if they would have kept Sean Dykes, I think they would have survived. He's such a good manager, and I think the first Premier League club to sack their manager next season, if they're in a relegation threat, will hire him in a heartbeat, because he knows how to keep clubs up. Especially with Burnley, I just felt absolutely harsh that they had to sack him. 14th, Newcastle United. Okay, in my own defence about Newcastle, this was before the Saudi takeover ever happened. And Steve Bruce was in charge, so you can't blame me for that, but I still definitely got that one wrong again. Since they're on the urge of signing Joseph Willock for £25 million from Arsenal, I think he's the signing to just keep them up. He wasn't the most impressive signing this window for Newcastle. Bruno, on the other hand, by God, he's been just so good for him. And Eddie Howe gets a lot of praise as well. He done so well for this squad. I thought, especially since December, I thought they're going to get relegated. But he absolutely turned it around. So massive credit to Eddie Howe and the Newcastle squad. 13th, Brighton Hove Albion. Yeah, that's going to be another one for the wrong column. It's going to reach double digits soon, I swear. But I will give Brighton a lot of credit. They've surprised pretty much everyone, and they're a really hard team to face. The best centre-back to Arsenal. I think Brighton will do fine without him, as long as they get a good replacement. To be fair, they didn't really get a replacement. They just played Duffy in that defence, and he's been absolutely brilliant for Brighton. So it's a win-win for Brighton, because they just lost one of their good defenders, which I've completely forgot about, Ben White. For 50 million, they just didn't really look like they needed him at all. 12th position, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Yeah, get another one up there. Wrong column again. Couldn't help it. I just honestly thought they were going to be rubbish. I didn't expect them to be the best defensive side in the league. Losing Real Patricio to Rome. That's good. That's a huge blow. Depends if the new keeper does well, but boy oh boy did he do well. He's probably up there for best goalkeeper of the season. Literally how good he is in goals. Such a good signing for Wolves. 11th place, I'm going with Leeds United. Oh boy, yeah, another one wrong. It's just the usual suspects, but how bad Leeds United did this season really shocked me. They got so close if it weren't for the last day of the season and Burnley losing to Newcastle. But I swear down, Leeds have one of the worst seasons I could ever imagine. They didn't do much. Getting Jack Harrison, as well as that Junior, the left back from Barcelona, it's not like effective. And that alone didn't really help them, because that really bit them in the arse. Just when the whole COVID thing came back, they were playing with teenagers. And what happened? You lost 7-0 to Man City. So that didn't really help much with the lack of transfers. In 10th place is West Ham United. You know what, I'm just going to ignore the counter. It's going to be up there, it's just going to count how many I've got wrong, but just well done for West Ham United. Just so much credit for them, especially getting in the Europa League semi-finals. I didn't expect that one bit. You didn't sign Jesse Lingard back, you couldn't get a feed for him, and that's a real shame, because I think Jesse Lingard will be the absolute key to West Ham. No offence, they didn't really look like they needed Jesse Lingard. They just needed a better striker. If not, they would have probably guaranteed Europa League. But heck, Europa Conference League isn't bad. At least you're going to be in Europe again. So again, huge achievement for West Ham. In ninth, I'm going with Everton. Oh my god, my head. My hand is in my head right now. I can't look at this. Oh, this is cringy. This is absolute cringe. Oh, I can't believe I said they were ninth. I didn't expect them to have that bad of a season, but they were so close. So close getting relegated. And I was so wanting them to go down because I love to see like a big club struggle, but Everton just bombed so bad. Where do we begin? Let's just play the video and I'll explain more. Went from great to worse in a matter of seconds. You don't have to tell me twice. Don't get me wrong, Rafa Benitez, brilliant manager. Okay, I take that back about Rafa being a brilliant manager. That sounds harsh, but yeah, he won the Champions League, but Everton didn't have to sign him. It wasn't the manager to take over. And the writing was on the walls. I think the loss to Norwich really showed Rafa's weakness. And, God, the more the said, it's just, I don't think Frank Lampard was going to be successful at the start. I think he was going to struggle with this Everton side. But I think next season for Everton is going to be the hardest ever. In 8th place, I'm going with Arsenal. God damn, only a few places off. I took that and all, especially like I said, Arsenal. I'm being honest, you're not getting Europe again. To be fair, they did at the end. They bottled it at the end. But at the start, actually to be fair, at the start they weren't that good either. They couldn't go without a win. But they played exciting football and I was so happy for it. I thought the Aubameyang sale was fantastic for all parties, for that matter. And I just loved how young and talented this Arsenal squad was looking. 7th place, I'm going with Tottenham Hotspur. Oh boy, I'm going to get a lot of angry comments in this video, especially over Tottenham. No one wants to be Tottenham boss. It's just embarrassing. You were linked with Conte. And you did sign Conte. Yeah, I think it wasn't the right time for Conte to join Tottenham, but I think he's done well, and I would be really heartbroken if he leaves for PSG in the summer. But I think if the Tottenham board will back Conte would be like, you know what? Brilliant. I can do my magic, and I've got the backing of the board. What else can I say? In 6th place, I'm going with Aston Villa. Oh boy, I got this one so wrong. So bad. Their wonder boy, Jack Grealish, a huge loss. Huge doesn't even literally compare to the words. It was catastrophic how bad Aston Villa needed Jack Grealish, because all the signings you made, you didn't replace him. You couldn't find a decent replacement for him. But the signings they've made have been literally... Okay, let me just quickly run through the signings and say not the best. Leon Bailey, I think he wants to go home. Emi Buendia, he's trying to find his feet, and I think he's starting to get in the Aston Villa starting lineup. Danny Ings, he just wants to be a solo striker, but Ollie Watkins is there saying, hey, you're going to be my partner for the top 4. And, yeah, what else? I can't even remember the rest of the signings. They haven't been that good at all. At 5th place, Leicester City. Oh, boy. This one I got hugely wrong as well. Top 4 race, and on the last very day, they dropped to 5th. Don't get me wrong, they bottled it, but they bottled it all season. The defence was horrific. It was just catastrophic. At least they got the Europa Conference League semi-finals, which is a good achievement. But I think next season for Leicester, it's going to be the hardest. And I think a lot of pressure for Brendan Rodgers next season as well. 4th place, Liverpool. I'm such an idiot. I just now remembered I put Liverpool 4th. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. Why in my small brain would I think Liverpool will get 4th? Oh, just... You know what? They did get top 4, so I'm going to give myself half a point for that. Get this club back onto the title race. I don't think... Why am I such an idiot? Of course Liverpool ready for the title fight. They've got so many good players. 3rd place, Manchester United. Oh my God, I'm an idiot again. I'm just an idiot. I just stick to League One. That's where Plymouth are, and I'll just have to stick to that because, oh my God, I can't believe I got this so badly wrong. This was before the Ronaldo signing. Oh, for God's sake, I can't watch. Oh, do I have to? Oh, let's just watch this. Their number 1 target, Jadon Sancho, is the biggest relief for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. By far, that was one of the worst signings they've ever made. Okay, then, I just want to make this clear. Jadon Sancho hasn't lit the world on fire, the Premier League on fire, but he's still young. He could still probably do wonders. He's still got the ability to grow. Second place, Manchester City. Oh my god. Well, to be fair, it's top 2, so I'll give myself half a point. They're in the top 4, but let's just play. Jack Grealish, brilliant signing. Don't get me wrong, he was a good signing, but he hasn't lit the world on fire like he would do at Villa, so I was kind of right about that. As well as that, Gabriel Jesus, I don't think he's going to be the most reliable striker. And I was kind of right, he wasn't the most reliable, but Man City didn't need him to get the goals. They just needed Kevin De Bruyne just to make the assists. But next season, good lord. First place, Chelsea. Boy, well, that's it. I got them all wrong from the positions I thought from 20th to 1st. I got them in completely all in the wrong order. In the transfer window, they made one of the most impressive striker signings in Romelu Lukaku. That was a signing that cost him the freaking, not just the top tier, the title race or anything, just any hope at all, because he's just been flop, and I think he's just been a whiny excuse. I'm sorry for any Chelsea fans who think that, but he moans as soon as he's not doing well that he wants to go back to Inter. That's just an excuse if I ever heard one in my life. So, honestly, Lukaku was definitely a flop, so, by far. Alright, and that's the video. Oh, God, I'm so glad it's over. So glad it's over. I've fucked up so many times. But again, it was just a wild prediction. Who would have thought Harry Maguire would be absolute shocking after the Euros he had? Who would have thought that Everton were going to be in an absolute relegation battle? Who would have thought the Saudis would have brought Newcastle? It was unpredictable and no one saw it coming. That's what everyone loves about the Premier League. As well as that's going to be the outro to the video. I hope you enjoy me reacting to my failing predictions of the Premier League last season's, but this season I'm going to probably do another prediction videos because why not? Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you a lot later.